All right, so here is the review. This is the hopper. We talked about the hopper today. It's the MACD indicator, and it's freely available on any trading platform. That's important to me, that it's freely available. The MACD produces valuable information for traders by identifying change in the current market environment. When the MACD line crosses zero, it's a hopper. It's a strategy. It's a point of entry. It's an exit. It's a target. It's a stop loss. It's so many things, but it's the starting point for our discussion. MACD line crosses zero, it's a hopper. It's a signal that something new is happening in the market, and it might be a good point of entry for your trade. The hopper says nothing about the potential or duration of the trade, right? Doesn't tell me, that this trade has any potential at all. It just tells me something's happening right now that might be a good timing for you. So during trends, it can pinpoint trend continuation points of entry. During a range, it can help you find buy or sell opportunities for short-term trades. When a hopper happens on a long time frame chart at the beginning of the week, the market tends to hold the position for a good length of time. That's just a really good secret, just a really good secret to know. As we continue the review here, this is the MACD introduction. The MACD is watching the space between a fast line and a slow line. You cannot see those lines, but the MACD is watching them. It's watching the space between them. When that space is increasing, remember, it means the market's on the move. Something's happening. And when that space is decreasing, it means there's a pause in that overall action. Whatever was just happening, now it's a pause. It doesn't necessarily mean the market's changing direction yet. More information coming from MACD on that. But it's really, it really makes sense when you realize that. And maybe you wrote off the MACD before because it didn't look like it went up and down accurately with price action, and it doesn't, because it builds out but new direction and movements from the zero level, and as the MACD is going back to zero, it is fading that movement, and that doesn't mean a reversal. So I'm going to teach you how to really read all of the lines in the MACD. When the MACD line is crossing zero, it tells us there's a change happening in that moment, and the market might be starting a new move. And by the way, the MACD is watching two moving averages in the background. So the two lines you see on the MACD, those aren't the moving averages, and there's a whole lot of information in those lines that we're going to spell out for you in the course of this series. MACD is all about identifying change in the current market environment.